Morning everybody, welcome back to Starkey Farmstead. As you can see, I'm not at home today. We are actually here supporting classmates and some friends of ours with their own farm doing a cover crop demonstration. Please like, comment, and subscribe, share our videos.
Animals and cover crops go hand in hand, but just like cover crops, you have to manage them, so we're going to talk about termination today. And one of the main reasons we want to talk about termination, because cover crop can be really intimidating. You can go out and you can plant some cover crop seeds, water them real good, come back in a couple months later and they call it this right here. And you like, now what am I supposed to do with that? Like, I don't have no tractor, I don't have nothing to cut this down with, and just like that you automatically turned off of cover crops and you're not seeing the value with it because you just cannot manage it. So today we'll talk about some tips and tricks to help manage and terminate cover crops, and we'll see how cicada calling is using cover crops to add value to their soil and help their farming. And it's like I call it a farm dibbler. You know, the little things that you dib the transplants. You just put your finger in it. So this is basically what it is. They come with like little V-like hooks that you clamp in between these things, and that way you can put it'll mark the holes in the beds for you, so you don't have to go and just pick one hole right here, one hole right here.
Actually, I got those.
Yeah, you just pick the hooks on and it'll do you for you. But in real farming DIY way, we're using this as a crimper. Instead of using it to put the holes in the ground, you can just put a couple bricks on top of it and use it to roll over your cover crop. So I'm gonna take this, we're just gonna roll it. Just roll over all the plants.
That's what I'm doing.
Sometimes you'll have to do it more than once because you want soil contact, because direct soil contact will help you make sure that these plants are broken down and incorporated into the soil. I personally don't take my foot off the foot crimper when I'm using it. So I added this little piece of rope in the middle so I can slide my foot into. And I use it like this. So I'll just take it and I step, and I just keep stepping forward. It'll be a lot harder if you didn't have the strap on your foot, but if it's taller, you need the strap. It's hard to knock some sun hemp down that's 6-7 feet tall. Wow. And you literally are here like this right here. It's one of the hardest things ever. But one thing that I would do to make this a lot better, I would add another piece of metal on this side, so you add a little bit more stability when you trying to knock down those hard fibrous plants. That way you can evenly distribute all your weight on that plant and not just on the front. Most of the time when I step on it, I'm gonna step on the front, my foot is automatically gonna go to the back because we don't have anything back here. So I'll add another piece of wood and add more screws in it. We had a washer, but it's just keep getting wiggly. So I add some galvanized screws, some big ones, but I'll probably add at least 2 more. There's only 3 in here, so I'll add 5. That's about it with this. You can easily make these at home. Like I promise you, like this wood came from a shed at Fresh Street Garden that had all our plastic transplant stuff on it, and it was falling down. So Margie was like, you think you can use this wood? And we came up with these foot crimpers. So if you have some extra tools or extra stuff at the house,
Yeah,
that
upcycle.
shelf, or that that broken shovel pole, or just anything at the house that you think or you feel like it's trash, it's so many DIY things that you can turn it into. So
Yeah.
always look at YouTube University to help you out if you need to know something, because it's one of the most useful tools that we have. So anybody want to use the foot crimper? We're gonna go down these first couple of rows right here with it. Okay. And we also have another one right here too.
The roller? They did, yeah.
Yeah.
You missed it.
If someone wants to try the roller too, we can reset that back up.
Yep.
Just the one cinder
That's
block?
okay, you're good.
I can put the other one back on there.
Oh, it did. Whatever works. I don't know. Does
I don't know, but it really worked well. Becomes your mulch. Okay. And by mixing that top 1 inch of what makes it compost faster, right?
I would think.
Look at the little frog.